like Schumer and Pelosi and all them jumped in the line. And then I just saw that the Secret Service is telling the Trump team they can't have any more big rallies outside.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. That's going to happen. I don't think so. Here's Kamala with a campaign event in Wisconsin already. Who the fuck is she to be doing a campaign? What the fuck? Oh, a fat white chick. Yeah. She's so sexy, America. Oh, God, look at that fucking beast. Oh, beast of burden. The Rolling Stones would sing a song about you, baby. You're the beast of burden.
Hello, Wisconsin!
Oh, and a voice to match. Oh, my God. Go pet your cats, you fucking heifer. Jesus Christ.
My name is Dr. Leah Esser, and I am so...
She's a doctor, Jim. Another
Yeah,
doctor.
Yeah,
Dr.
she's a
Jill
doctor.
Biden.
She has a PhD in continology.
She has a PhD in pet stroking. What the fuck?
so honored to be introducing the next President of the United States of America.
What the fuck, dude? They're like bypassing so many things here, Jim. This is weird. This is fucking weird.
They just think they can do whatever they want, I guess. I don't know.
Look at that face. Oh my God. Oh my God, you're so hideous. Do your hair, bitch. Wear a dress that fucking, or don't wear a dress that shows your fucking man shoulder. She's got bigger shoulders than you, Jim. Look at her fucking shoulder muscles. Holy shit.
Vice President Kamala Harris. As an educator, I am so proud of
a doctor of education. Oh, okay.
work that I do to serve our state and teach the next generation of leaders. But if it were not for the Biden-Harris administration, I would still be obligated to student loan debt and unable to unconditionally serve the scholars.
What the fuck is she talking about? Biden hasn't forgiven any debt.
No, a bunch of the PhDs that he did get rid of, like all these people, like her.
No.
It got froze somewhere. I don't know about.
Yeah, it didn't
I don't know
happen.
where.
She's a fucking lying cunt. Fuck off, you bitch. You fucking slob. You hideous beast. Jesus Christ. You lying white trash piece of shit. God damn it.
I love. But thanks to the Biden-Harris administration's commitment to public service, I had almost all of my student loan debt forgiven.
Pay your fucking bills. Pay your bills, you white trash piece of shit. That's why you fucking accepted the loans to get the education so you could pay them back. You fucking cunt. God damn it. Now I'm getting pissed, low watermark. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Oh, this is the bitches that vote for these Democrat assholes, Jim.
Yep.
These are these single white female cunts that have nothing to offer men.
Giving me the opportunity to serve the scholars I love without being burdened by debt.
What are you, 50? You're 50 fucking years old and you haven't paid off your debt yet? Quit reading your script. If it's from the heart, it's from the heart, Jim. No, but I get the next bullet point to talk about why something that didn't happen happened for me because I'm this token. And again, you're forgiving the loan of a white person, Jim. This isn't good for the black lady, Blasian, that's getting ready to come on stage because, you know, she's about all the low income or, you know, the people that have been ridiculed forever in America, people, fucking bitch. Jesus Christ. This, I'm going to get demonetized. I'm going to get fucking probably a strike for this shit, but I don't give a fuck. This is some garbage. And, who is it? Elemental MJ. This is the shit you can clip because this is the shit that gets me views when I get pissed off.
This policy has changed my life, as well as the teachers, counselors, social workers, psychologists, and many, many more with whom I serve our students.
Who the fuck is she talking about, Jim? This didn't
Talking
happen.
about all the. Well,
it didn't happen.
They did some stuff where if you had a loan for longer than 20 years, they forgave it.
It didn't happen though. It's like the moon landing. It's a thing that they talk about, but it didn't happen. Yeah. It's disgusting. This chick didn't even try to look good. Like she just tried to be the biggest. This is the bitch when you go to the park on Sundays, she's wearing shorts and a belly top, and you go, what the fuck is going on? You don't need to be showing that much of your body.
In the state of Wisconsin.
I went to the Dells and I rode the Ducks with Jim Satala. That's me.
That is the kind of change we will be voting for.
Oh, free shit. That's what we want in America. Losers like you who are educating our children need free shit because you're not responsible enough to pay your fucking bills. You got to drive your fucking, BMW now because Biden and Harris,
Yeah, see, Red Scorpion's right. The loans that they forgave were eligible. The people had to apply. Like they had like all these weird things for that after so long, if you did public service, like if you're working for schools or you're working in the hospitals or different things, they would civil service type of things, they would forgive your loans, but you had to apply for it and all this stuff. Basically, all they did is they just said, "Oh, but it was
$10,000."
I don't know what it was. It was like something where they went, "Oh, if you're eligible," they just automatically did it without people applying. So these people think like it was a program that Biden did, but the program already existed. It was existing in the law. Like after so many years, if you did the stuff, you can ask for forgiveness of certain amounts of. I don't know if it's just the interest or principal. I don't know what it was.
She's fat because she just eats too much. It doesn't matter where you live.
There's maybe she could have paid off her fucking loans if she wasn't eating at Wendy's every night.
Yeah, the cheese curds,
fat like a pig,
eating Culver's. Has nothing to do with her bad hair and her bad dress, though. I mean, god damn, she looks like a linebacker for fucking the Badgers. She's a fucking beast.
We elect Vice President Kamala Harris this November.
No, you white bitch.
I don't know. This sign language person doesn't really look like they're actually doing correct sign language either.
She's probably flipping her off every 3 fucking words.
Come on.
Vice President Harris has been standing up for ordinary Americans her entire career.
Really? Ask all the people in jail in California what they think about Kamala Harris, you lying cunt. All the black people she incarcerated for life, right, Jim? They're there for life.
She arrested all the black people.
All of them. All the black people in San Francisco got rounded up like the Yahtzees did to the Hughes in World War II and said, you're going to jail forever.
The prosecutor, to her time as district attorney, attorney general, United States Senator, and Vice President of the United States.
And did nothing in any role at all.
She has always stood for the people.
No, she kneeled for a lot of people.
She sucked and fucked for the people, dude. What are you talking about?
As Attorney General, Vice President Harris.
She's a true Asian. $5 fucky. You can have me. Yeah.
Up for the students who had been taken advantage of by for-profit colleges. And Vice President Harris.
Taken advantage of by for-profit colleges, Jim.
Wow.
Wow. You can thank Obama for that, bitch. When he made all student loans guaranteed by the federal government, colleges went nuts. They said, "Oh, the feds are guaranteeing these loans. Tuition is now $50K a year because, hey, it's guaranteed by the feds, and these poor motherfuckers can never file bankruptcy on student loans." So you can thank Obama for that bullshit because back
Sounds a
in the
lot like
day,
medical insurance.
yeah, you kind of had to go back. You had back in the day, a low watermark. You had to go to the bank and ask them for a loan for college, and they would say, "What are you studying?" Well, African lesbian studies for basket weaving. Get the fuck out of my office.
Well, actually, back in the day, if you wanted to go to college, it was something you could get a job and pay for. Well, go
yeah,
to work and go to school and pay for.
I
It
remember a
wasn't-
story from Lucille Ball. Not Lucille Ball, Cara Burnett. She wanted to go to UCLA, and she was broke. But somebody heard her like at her work, and she came home and her mailbox was like an envelope and said, "Here's your tuition for UCLA in the 50s." It was $50 for the semester. $50.
Hmm.
She didn't have $50 to go to college in the 50s.
Yeah.
And now, like, my son went to Augustana College like 4 years ago. It's a shithole. It's a nice college, but it's in a shithole town called Rock Island. $50,000 a year, a low water mark for a college with 1,200 students. It was, that's in-state tuition. In-state. He could have
Yeah, in
went
the
to
50s, in the 50s, my parents' house sold for a whopping $10,000 cash in the 50s.
Yeah.
You know, and
It's-
that same house is like, 280 or something now, but that was a
Minimum,
massive
yeah.
amount of money, So yeah, people not having a $50 bill. If you saw a $50 bill back
Oh,
in those
dude.
days, oh my God, that person's rich. They have a $50 bill.
This is a doctor of education, low watermark.
Yeah, I
This
was watching you guys on YouTube while I was downstairs eating, and I agree. And that dress does what's the pointy thing on the right side of her? Where's the neckline? What the hell is that? What is that?
Dude,
It doesn't make sense.
look at her hair, dude. It's like this is disgusting. Like you're out. And why is Vice President Kamala Harris already on the campaign tour? Like this is like they're just trying to force this shit down our throats. Like she is the candidate,
to you
no
guys
matter
earlier.
what.
This is really strange. They're like going way ahead of a cycle here, and nobody's going to challenge it probably, but they should. She's just like stepping in as if nothing happened.
Yeah,
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense at all. It's actually bad for the country. Like even Black Lives Matter is like, what the hell is going on? And we know who they are, but as Jim said, it's not really Black Lives Matter. They're just using their credibility to black people to go, hey, you got to fight this bullshit. And they're right.
Excuse me.
And why is this white chick forgiven for all her student loan debt? Like, my kids didn't get any forgiveness, and it's bullshit.
Vice President, she fought for student debt relief.
How did she fight for anything? She's VP. They sit in a corner and suck their thumb.
Yeah.
I know that when we elect her president of the United States, she
on the edges of her dress, it's bulging. The fat. Look at
it's
between
disgusting.
her arm. And,
yes.
Yeah, it's bulging out. Her dress is too tight. It's bulging out at the top.
That's
and
gross.
Those aren't boobs. That's just fat.
Fat. Yeah. Yeah. She's a linebacker for the Wisconsin Badgers. She looks like a man.
For us. And just yesterday, she won the support of the delegates needed to lead our party.
How did she do that? I saw you guys mention that earlier, but how did she win the delegates yesterday? Where's the official meetings? Where's the notification?
It was private phone calls.
Yeah,
low watermark.
yeah.
She just called people up and said, "Hey, this is official, right? You're going to support me." That's bullshit. And even Democrats, Jim, are going, "What?" I mean, they got to be, Jim. They got to be questioning this, right?
The only way that she could get the delegates is at the convention.
Right.
They have to
Yeah.
vote on it.
She
Well,
didn't
and
get one
supposedly after-
delegate in
and
2020. Now she's got enough to run for president 4 years later. Come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah.
What-
It's weird.
This is some weird Orwell bullshit going on right here, guys. Now, this is the kind of shit, especially if this bitch wins, that could cause a civil war, because Republicans are smart and they
nobody
know.
voted for her. I mean,
That's what I'm
nobody picked her
saying.
in a
Exactly,
primary.
yeah.
They just install her. I mean,
This is the kind of shit that could actually start a civil war. Like, wait a minute, this is some Orwell manipulating bullshit.
But if it gets that far, because I think there's Democrats that are looking at this and saying, whoa, 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 this is our convention. So it's
Yep.
not even going to get to the other thing. What if Hillary or I don't know who, Big Mike or whoever challenges this? And they go to the convention.
RFK could challenge it. Like,
Yeah. And they
he
go to the
only went to-
convention and they give a hell of a speech. And people, are you going to vote for this woman who's an internet meme? Or are you going to vote for me? I'm a Kennedy or whoever it is, you know?
she can't win a debate against fucking Biden.
Oh, I want to see her debate somebody. I want to see her speak with such intelligence that it wows us, because she never has before.
I don't care if they gave her the questions and the answers before, she wouldn't win. She's that bad.
They could put her on imagine a teleprompter comes up at the debate and all of her answers are actually on the teleprompter screen. That would be funny as hell.
It'd be great. Look at this hideous fucking fake ass white woman who votes with, obviously her paycheck, because it got boosted because she's been forgiven for all her student loans. She can actually teach her students properly now, because the burden of student debt is off my back thanks to Biden and Harris.
Well, she can teach them about gender studies and sexuality and all that. By the way, she's a kindergarten teacher, which is, it's almost too late by kindergarten to teach about gender studies and critical race theory and so forth, because you got to get them in preschool, because otherwise they might be lost,
Yeah. And preschool is paid by the government now too. So we can get them in there and really, promote our bullshit to these kids and make them not love their parents anymore, because they're terrible people.
She does look like the typical wine mom. They talk about who is it that's behind all of the gender and race and all of the DEI stuff. It's these older women with cats who can't get a date or whatever. She looks like the typical leftist liberal woman.
She's the woman that everybody that black pills warns us against. But it's her fault that men won't talk to her, because she doesn't even care how she looks in public. She's on a national stage, and this is how she chose to show up, with a fucking pigtail on the top of her head, with a terrible part in her hair,
That's
a
awful.
fucking dress that shows off all her fatness, and she is a cackling fucking hen. Yeah.
And now it is my distinct honor to introduce the first
And she'll probably be on fucking Kamala's cabinet.
woman elected vice president of the United States and the next president of the United States, Kamala Harris.
You think Kamala will be drunk tonight? Wouldn't it be funny if she came out?
See, I have no wedding ring on my finger, and I never will, because look at me. This is me. This is your package. You get this. Yeah. Come at me, white boys. Black
I wonder
man.
how much she weighs.
It doesn't matter. It's not even her weight. It's her presentation, dude. She doesn't, you gotta at least dress for your body. You know what I'm saying, low watermark?
Yeah.
I mean,
And the part on this side is just as bad as the part on the other
yes.
side.
What is
that?
She took no care. I just showed up as a white PhD in fucking Milwaukee or Wisconsin, and I just showed up to talk about.
Oh, Wisconsin. She
Yeah.
does look a little bit like the quarter.
Oh,
Okay,
she's a
now I get
cheesehead,
it.
of course. Yeah, she's at the Packers games every week, drinking her fucking what's the Milwaukee beer, Strohs or whatever. Yeah, she's up there drinking her Strohs every weekend, eating her cheese curds in Green Bay. You know, because Biden got rid of all her student loans. Yeah, true story. Oh, look at that fucking smile. What cheese?
Why isn't Kamala coming out? I just introduced. There she
Oh,
is.
look at this.
Oh, that means the woman leaving the stage is actually short too, because Kamala is not tall. She's not only overweight,
short
but
and
she's short.
fat. Yeah, short and fat.
Oh, look at her. Giant
Wow.
mouth, which I guess some people appreciate if you're on the receiving end of it, but
She
she's
looks
a
like she has
cackling
skinny
hen.
teeth. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God, Jim. Boy, they forgot about Joe real quick, didn't they?
Yeah.
Like, Joe's not even dead yet, and it's Kamala. They just can't, like, all these white Wisconsinites are in love with Kamala Harris. Yeah, it's a true story.
Thank you all. Thank you.
I never won a delegate in 2020, but I'm going to take them all now and claim I'm the presidential candidate because reasons.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is fake bullshit. Yeah. Is this a fucking AI video, Jim? This can't be
I don't
real.
know.
This cannot be our life we're living right now. This has got to be fake.
Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Wisconsin. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you. It is good to be back. Thank you all very much.
How much pot did this bitch smoke before she got on stage?
Can we please hear it for Leah and her extraordinary story and leadership?
What was her story? She got free money from the government and she loves you. That was her story.
Yeah, she didn't tell a story about
She
how
didn't
she
tell a
rose
story.
up from poverty or
No. She's
Kamala
a
doesn't
privileged-
know though. She doesn't know she didn't tell a story. She wasn't listening.
Yeah. She's a privileged white chick living in Wisconsin that got free money from your dumb black ass. That's who she is. Sorry, that's facts. Oh, you're not even black.
No, look at her hair. Look at her hair. That is
It's
brown
straight,
hair. That is
that's-
not a black person's hair.
Nope. Her skin is like she. Jim, what did you say she is? Half
Indian and Jamaican.
Indian
Indian, yeah.
and half black.
No, Jamaican, and there's some white
Jamaican.
in the Jamaican too. So
A white Jamaican.
yeah, there was like a white grandfather, so it's like mixed race Jamaican.
Yeah, she does not have the typical black person hair. She has hair like mine, just
Yeah.
straight brown hair. So
She's like confuses America. Like, what race are you?
And I do believe our teachers do God's work. They teach
No,
us.
they don't. They do the devil's work. They don't do God's work. God's work would leave the kids alone and just teach what's in the book. Teachers do the devil's work, ignore the book, and promote their own sick fucking versions of how these kids should be.
Other people's children, and God knows we don't pay them enough. Let's thank her.
They make more than enough.
And it is so good to be here and be back with so many extraordinary leaders, including my friend, the great governor of Wisconsin, Tony Evers. He's here somewhere.
Democrat, right, Jim? Tony Evers?
Yeah.
He won by like the skin of his teeth, though, right? Pretty sure it was a super close race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dear friend, Senator Tammy Baldwin. And you know, I had the privilege of serving with Tammy when I was in the United States Senate, and she is always fighting for the people of this state. And I know that the folks that are here are
And she's looking at you going, what the fuck? How did you become this position? Low watermark. She's like, what? Kamala?
Well, you got to get down on your knees and you got to open your mouth. Oh, was that a serious? Oh, that was rhetorical. Never mind. Never mind.
Like, really? Like, you, of all the people I worked with, you're the guy or person that's here?
going to make sure you return her to Washington, D.C. in November.
Oh,
That's right, because you don't want her here in the state.
Yeah. No, of course not, because she has nothing to offer the state of Wisconsin. You know, Wisconsin's just like every other state. There's 2 cities that are blue, and it ruins the rest of the state's ability to win elections. So yeah, like you can go to rural Wisconsin, and they're all red. They all love America. They don't love this bullshit that they're putting up with in their big cities that they got to support.
Yes, we are going to elect her back to Washington, D.C.
Are we?
It is so good to be here also with Lieutenant Governor Sarah Rodriguez, Attorney General Josh Cole, Wisconsin Secretary of State Sarah Godlewski, County Executive David Crowley, Mayor Cavalier Johnson, and the great state party chair, Ben Wickler, who I have worked with. Ben, you and I have been working together for years, and I can attest he knows how to build the infrastructure that delivers wins up and down the ballot. Thank you, Ben.
Oh, so he's one of the guys that drove in at 3 a.m. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, how about you tell us about how he has helped the state of Wisconsin be better, not deliver wins. Yeah, this is, God, I hate politics, low watermark.
Yeah, me too.
So it is good to be back in Wisconsin, and it is great to be in Milwaukee.
Is it?
Is she ever going to get to something other than welcomes? And it's great to be here, because she doesn't have anything intelligent to say. So I want to know if she does have something. You know?
Yeah.
As many of you know, our state campaign headquarters are in this city.
Oh.
And you all helped us win in 2020. And in 2024, we will win again.
Who is we? Again, Jim, but like there's got to be a bunch of Democrats seething at this fucking speech, about this speech, right? I mean, or did they all sign off? Like, you think the Democrats signed off on this shit?
Well, if it's Trump or anybody and they have TDS, then they're going to take anybody, and she's anybody.
Yes, we will. So, Milwaukee, I want to start by saying a few words, and I could really speak at length, but a few words about our incredible President Joe Biden.
Oh, God. They're going to be praising him, and if he does Minecraft shortly, they're going to call him the greatest president that has ever lived. The greatest. In fact, he's going to replace all 4 faces on
Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore, and they're going to all be different versions of him. The younger him, the middle-aged him, the older him, because he is the greatest president ever.
Truly been one of the greatest honors of my life to serve as vice president to our President Joe Biden.
No shit, because you're if it would have been fucking some other Democrat president, it would have still been a great honor. It wasn't because of Biden. It's because you're a fucking low IQ piece of shit who has no idea about what's going on. She's crying.
Joe's legacy of accomplishment over his entire career and over the past 3.5 years is unmatched in modern history.
Oh my fucking God.
In one term, think about it. In one term, as president, he has already surpassed the legacy of most presidents who served 2 terms in office.
How exactly, people? How?
Oh,
What was he great? Because he did what exactly?
he fell up the stairs many times, Jim.
Yeah.
I mean, what the hell is she talking about, Mr. Satala?
I don't know, but I got a great video here if you want to see.
Better than this?
Yeah, better than this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, let's go.
Ready?
So now that the process is played out, from the grassroots bottom up, we are here today to throw our support behind Vice President Kamala Harris. I'm clapping. You don't have to. So,
And they didn't.
I don't
Wow,
think he knows what
nobody clapped.
grassroots bottom up means. What?
Yeah, that means
Seriously?
the people got together, not you guys at the top in cigar-filled smoking rooms, decided behind closed doors. Okay.
Yeah, I don't
Jesus
know, man.
Christ.
These people are wackadoodle-oodles.
God.
Oh my God.
You want to watch more of that cackling cunt? I mean, Kamala?
Oh, the guy. Oh, I thought you meant the guy we were talking about. Okay.
Is that the one I'm watching? No.
No,
Yeah.
no. You.
Yeah.
And I know we are all deeply, deeply grateful for his continuing service to our nation.
Yeah.
Why are you acting like he's dead? Like it's like he's still president till what, January 20th? What the fuck are you talking about?
Or tomorrow at 3 p.m.
Yeah.
And it is my great honor to have Joe Biden's endorsement in this race.
Even though Joe Biden doesn't really know my name.
Yeah. Kamala.
I walked in and said, "Oh, you're that chick that gave me that." Oh, okay.
You're that Blasian chick, right? Yeah, we'll make you president. I just want to go back to bed. I don't give a fuck. I don't like at this point, Joe's like, I just want to sleep. I just want to watch the fucking birds fly when I'm looking out the window in my house. What are we talking about? I want to watch Gunsmoke. That's what he wants to do. He just wants to watch James Arness and
Yeah.
Festus on Gunsmoke. He doesn't want to do this shit.
So, Wisconsin, I am told as of this morning that we have earned the support of enough delegates to secure the
Liar.
How do you
Liar.
earn that in a day? How do you earn the support? What did you do to earn it? Jesus Christ.
Well, let's see. Maybe she's saying she's got the California delegates. She's got New York's delegates. I don't know who else she got.
How can that be if there's not been a convention to actually have the
because
people?
Nancy Pelosi said,
Yeah.
And Chuck Schumer said.
and Chuck
Yeah.
Schumer said.
And then people replied to them on Twitter, "Oh, so it was a coup after all. Okay, thanks for telling us."
You know,
Yeah. This is garbage.
the Democratic nomination.
Dude, this is a coup. This is a coup. This is third world nation bullshit.
this
I've
is
never seen
Stalin
any-
shit.
I have never
Yeah.
seen anything like this in my life as an adult or a young person. I've never seen anything like this.
No.
And I bet you there's 10 times the fucking Secret Service at this thing than there was for Trump. You didn't earn shit. You didn't earn a goddamn thing.
And I am so very honored, and I pledge to you, I will spend the coming weeks continuing to unite our party so that we are ready to win in November.
Unite our party. Oh,
So friends,
Okay.
we have 105 days until Election Day. And in that time, we've got some work to do. But we're not afraid of hard work. We like hard work, don't we?
She
Yeah, because
still
you
hasn't
work
said
so
anything
hard.
of. She hasn't said anything of substance yet. She's just doing her usual thing, you know. But they gave her
The
enough
drifty-
words
she's
so
like-
she doesn't have to repeat
She's like
herself.
the Valley Girl version, right? She's a
Yeah.
Valley Girl at this point.
we? And we will win this election.
We will win. Oh, wait, that's Eric July's thing. We will win. Oh my God, she's Eric July.
What's gonna happen if some Democrats start filing lawsuits saying, "Hey, we didn't vote for her. There was not a primary for her. What are you doing? You can't just give these delegates. This is not the way it's supposed to work. This is not the way we elect people in this country."
If that happens, Jim, I will respect Democrats at that point. If that actually happens, I'll respect Democrats for, you know.
And if I was Republicans, especially in Ohio and other states where the rules state you can't just swap people's names off the ballots after June 30th, because they're the ones that decided to have their primary their convention so late, because it's almost like they purposely planned this out to where we're going to do this and we're going to.
Yeah, people were questioning that for a long time. Like,
why would you have this after push it so late?
And why have a debate before the candidate has been picked at the convention?
So all these weird things, I would be like, well, no, the law says you have this person's name and you submitted the guy's name and we have it by June 30th. You can't change it now. That's the way it is.
Yeah. If any powerful Democrats,
the Dems will not do that. But if they do that, those few Democrats that do, I might have some actual respect for them because, they are actually, going against the rules of the Constitution about how this shit should work, Jim, right? I mean,
I understand why she's out here saying she has the delegates because she's trying to stop anybody else from trying to round up delegates and backhand deal. But if Obama is on the phone with people telling them, fuck that, you're not voting for her.
Yeah, and if Obama is behind the thing you read earlier, and
Black
he's
Lives Matter
against this, if he's against this, I put a lot more stock in his power than her power.
I expect a complete food fight and a complete disaster at the DNC when they vote.
There might actually be a lawsuit brought on by Black Lives Matter just to stop the bullshit. The
thing that puts credence to that, they did this really quick.
Yeah, they had that statement all drawn out. And that statement wasn't written by some idiot. That statement wasn't written by the normal statements from Black Lives Matter. That statement was concise and direct, and it said, "No, you need to do this."
That's an Axelrod statement for Biden to read or Obama to read, of course.
She has done this. They have done this so quickly. She started trying to gather this yesterday, and she has gathered everybody today.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody does that.
And flew to Milwaukee to claim her fucking delegate success.
So there's got to be. They're moving so fast. They want to steamroll the other powerful Democrats who are going to stand against them. But if it's Hillary and Obama and others that are standing against it's not her, standing against them, they got a huge fight on their hands.
Yeah, if Hillary and Obama both.
Well, the Clintons supposedly came out and supported her, but who knows what that's all about. You never know what the Clintons, they could be saying something publicly and then privately saying, fuck no.
Fuck that dumb bitch. We got to get rid of her. Yeah. And Bill's super old now, but Hillary's still got her wits. So she's like, no. This can't. I didn't get the nomination, but I didn't win the presidency, but this bitch is no. And she's like this is some weird Max Headroom stuff where they're just trying to convince you of the reality that you don't live in. Holy shit.
That's why she's saying all this as positively as she is. Like you said, they're heading off, anybody else disagreeing, but it's too fast. If this took a month to do, I'd say, okay, they worked hard behind the scenes. She did it in less than a day.
Yeah, and we would still want to see the fucking convention, to see the actual delegates make their decision after she speaks against other candidates. Think about how many people thought when Biden said he's out, said, "Oh, I'm running now." There's plenty of Dems out there, even Governor Newsom.
Pritzker.
Pritzker. What's her name from Michigan? Whitmer. Yeah. All these people well, I'm going to run. Fuck it. He's out. I'm going to run. and they go to the convention and they have to cast their delegates to the right person. But this fucking bitch is claiming that she's got the delegates it takes to run. Wow. That's incredibly
Ballsy.
not just ballsy, but like it's a fraud. You know what I'm saying, low water mark?
Yeah.
They're, like you said, they're just trying to shut people down from even trying to go against her. But they should try to go against her because she's not electable, in my opinion.
No, I don't think so either. In spite of what mainstream media is saying, oh, suddenly black women are all going to vote, and they're going to vote for her because in solidarity, she's a black woman, so we're going to vote for. Oh, bullshit!
No,
Come on.
No, because that's not a thing. And my wife hates all these women in politics. She's like, they're so fucking disingenuous. They're hateful. They're all liars. They all just they have nothing to offer me as a person. She just believes that the men have more they have more to offer my wife than women do, because women, they just say what they need to say, just like the men do. But I don't know what it is, but like, it's like me listening to women sing. I can't take it. And my wife can't listen to women talk about politics. Like, no, she's full of shit. I want to hear a man talk about what he's going to do, because I guess the thing is, we relate men to strength, and they have this ability to, actually get what needs to be done. That's when my wife saw Trump go down the escalator, low water mark. She went from never following politics in 25 years of marriage to, I told her to shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear about politics anymore. That's how much she believed in Trump. It's weird. It's really weird. It's just confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
There's this aura, and she has no aura. She just comes off as some valley girl. Like, she has nothing to offer me or you or anybody that pays taxes on property that they fucking own. Like, what is she going to do to make my life better? Nothing.
Yes,
she's going to take more from me to give to the people who don't want to fucking work their way to a better position in life. That's my problem with these people. I'll be right back. I will not pause it for a minute because I'm going to be gone for a second.
Vice President, before I was elected United States Senator, I was elected Attorney General of the state of California, and I was a courtroom prosecutor before then. And in those roles, I took on perpetrators of all kinds. Predators who abused women, fraudsters who ripped off consumers, cheaters who broke the rules for their own gain. So hear me when I say, I know Donald Trump's type.
So what is going on with the video?
I don't know.
I just want to know how many people are there. Like 100? Like,
and in this campaign,
we saw Trump's thing when he got shot. There was
whenever they don't show you the crowd, you know that it's not a lot of people.
Yeah.
And like Trump had 20,000, 30,000 people in Pennsylvania when he got shot. I mean, and she's in an enclosed building with probably 100 people there talking her nonsense.
I will proudly put my record against his any day of the week.
Really?
Wow, but he was the president of the United States for 4 years. Were you?
No, you were the border czar, and we just had 15 million illegals cross while you've been the border czar. Whoa.
The border czar that opened the borders. Good God.
And never visited a fucking encampment once.
Nope. Yeah. Never went there.
Never went.
As Attorney General of California, I took on one of our country's largest for-profit colleges that was scamming students. Donald Trump ran a for-profit college that scammed students.
Oh, wait, is that boo against Trump or against her for saying that? You don't
know.
normally boo like that.
Either way, uh, colleges are for profit. That's what they do.
Yeah.
If they didn't, there would be no tenure for these fucking, like, what the fuck? Why do college professors deserve tenure? A lifetime job? What the
Yeah.
fuck are we talking about? That's basically union without being union, Jim, right? It's sick. All colleges are for profit. And name the college that you fought against. We know Trump University was a thing, but what was the college you went against that was for profit? Was it like Oakland State? Like, is that who you're talking about? Or Alameda College? Because that's the region you're in. You're in Northern California. It wasn't Stanford. I guarantee you this bitch did not go against Stanford University, low watermark.
No.
One of the biggest fucking schools in California by far, and has all of the IT people in the world go through there, right? That's where they go. They go to Stanford. What the fuck?
As a prosecutor, I specialized in cases involving sexual abuse.
You know, as she was
Well-
starting that and saying, as a and I was thinking she was going somewhere else as a Yeah, I really thought she was going to say something other than prosecutor. Something.
I was gonna second that emotion. I gotta say, oh my God. I mean, as a special prosecutor, you put a lot of people in jail for marijuana, for life. Let's get real here. And you suck the mayor's dick.
If Trump really wants to be a dick about everything, he would call Tulsi Gabbard up and be like, "Hey, you want to be a paid spokesperson and go out and talk about Kamala Harris for the next 4 months?"
Yes,
dude. Now that we, this is gonna sound terrible, but like, I actually wish that Chelsea was his VP candidate, because she would slaughter this bitch running for president. You know what I'm saying? Just like, Chelsea has more to offer Americans than she does. And you would see that, Trump, the strong guy, brings on a strong woman, which is much stronger than the woman that wants to run for president. Now, I know, like, was I talking to you, or I was talking, who was I talking to about it? And somebody told me, oh, it's my boss. He goes, the reason that he couldn't pick Chelsea was because of her religious faith, and the Catholics wouldn't go for it, which makes sense. Like, she's Hindu, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And I don't know what Kamala's religion is. I know she's like, her dad's from India or whatever, or her mom is, but I don't know what religion she practices. I do know, though, that Chelsea is a Hindu, which would affect it. But also, I think it was you, Jim, that told me once he got shot, he had to change his whole vice president.
That's what he said. He changed his. That's what he said. After he got shot, he changed his pick.
He had to change his pick immediately because he had to pick somebody he thought would have his back 120%, right? Like, there was
something like that, but I don't know that JD Vance is that guy.
I don't either. I don't, and I just don't. And like, we were watching that JD Vance video the other night, and everybody in the chat was like, yeah, that's why she couldn't even get one delegate, Red Scorpion. She couldn't get one. She couldn't even make it to Iowa that year. She doesn't say what her religion is, but that's what you got to respect about.
She has no children either. So we want somebody with no children running our country. A woman with a childless biddy at 60 running out. No, a cat lady. No.
And also, she's going to fight for black rights, obviously, but she's married to a white guy. Is she going to slam white people all the time? Is that what she's going to do? Because she's actually married to a white guy. It's unbelievable.
Trump was found liable for committing sexual abuse.
That case is going to get overturned. He'll never pay that bitch a dime. Oh my God. Oh my God. They changed the laws for that case, right, Jim? We talked about that last night.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Just
As Attorney General of California, I took on the big Wall Street banks and held them accountable for fraud.
Did you?
I don't believe so.
What
No.
banks?
I don't remember any
Fargo?
banks being held responsible for anything after 2008.
No, I remember a bunch of banks getting bailed out.
Yeah.
And they picked, who was the one that didn't get bailed out back then? It was a big one.
Yeah, they picked one. I think it was Morgan Stanley or
Morgan Stanley.
No, Lehman Brothers.
Lehman Brothers. Yeah, they were the ones that got chose to fail.
Yeah.
I guess they didn't donate enough to Bush that year.
Donald Trump was just found guilty of fraud on 34 counts.
And sentenced
Nope.
to 6,000 years in prison on bogus charges.
Jim, you explained that last night, right? Like those charges are not actually processed yet because
I don't know
the
what
judge,
if she's talking about. I think she's conflating the New York case for the whatever business records with the lawsuit that said his business that Engeron nipple judge guy said fined him like $500 million or something. I don't know.
But either way, the judge hasn't actually filed it yet, right? Because
Correct.
Right. So he's not actually guilty of anything because the judge hasn't filed anything.
Yeah.
Just because a fucking very jaded jury found him guilty, the judge hasn't processed the paperwork for a reason. Because he knows as soon as it gets processed, it's going to get appealed and he's going to win on every count because the judge was a bad actor. And the judge does not want that on his record, right? He doesn't want that.
We'll see.
Because if that ever happened, he could never be a Supreme
I don't think the
Court
judge
justice.
cares.
He does. They all care, dude. They all care about their legacy. Their legacy is more important than the law. These fucking judges are horrible. Ask the judge in the Murdaugh trial. That fucking piece of shit. Murdaugh.
But let's also make no mistake, this campaign is not just about us versus Donald Trump. This campaign is about who we fight for. This is about who we fight for. Just look at how we are running our campaigns. So Donald Trump is relying on support from billionaires and big corporations.
Oh my God, are we going here? Is this
The
a thing?
Democrats get more paid. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Are we going here?
What are they
Really?
called? Super PACs? It's called super PACs, right?
Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? I mean, all Hillary and Joe could talk about was their backing from their big fundraisers. Holy fuck.
And he is trading access in exchange for campaign contributions.
Oh, like you're trading for giving loans for votes.
What?
Or letting illegals in, giving them citizenship for votes as well.
Yeah.
What access is Donald Trump going to give these people? You think Elon Musk wants any part of the U.S. government? He couldn't even do it. He's not a citizen, is he? Is Elon
I think
even
he's a citizen, but he's a citizen now, but he's not a.
He's dual citizenship, though, right? He's probably got his South African citizenship still, right?
I don't know.
He's
Either
my
way.
favorite
Quite a while.
African American.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elon Musk is more African American than Kamala Harris.
Exactly.
Yeah. Of course. Of course. Access.
it's all the buzzwords that you expect them to say, but it's all wrapped up into this one little narrow speech. And she's literally pointing at everything. He's a criminal. He's giving away access. I can't wait until she starts saying, and he's going to start, he's going to repeal gay marriage. He's going to build camps, and he's going to inter all the LGBT people. And
I'm going to get a bigger Supreme Court to overturn Roe v. Wade, all this stuff, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
No, I heard she said stuff about, I'm going to sign executive orders to ban guns. I'm going to sign executive orders to codify Roe v. Wade. I'm going to sign executive order. Like, wait, so you weren't elected by anybody and you're a dictator. And you
can't do that because states have rights. And if you do that, the 34th state, what do they call that? That Mark Levin talks about all the time. When all the states get together and
the Constitutional Convention or whatever.
Yeah, like, dude, there's enough Democratic states where their fucking people still like guns and they still like their freedoms. And if this stupid bitch tries to pull this shit, that constitutional convention might actually happen.
I got to run this dog out.
Tell that dog to take a piss in the bed.
A couple months ago, y'all saw that a couple months ago at Mar-a-Lago, he literally promised big oil companies, big oil lobbyists, he would do their bidding for $1 billion in campaign donations.
Show me the video, please.
Yeah, please play the video for us so we can actually believe it. And America's got more oil than any country on the planet Earth. And when Biden stopped Trump's, digging for oil low water mark, it turned our our 89-cent eggs into $4 eggs. It's unbelievable. Big oil needs to keep fucking digging for oil in America, and all these state parks that the fucking federal government owns, they need to go away. There's too much land owned by the federal government in this country. It's disgusting. And they do it because they fucking can. Like Snorm says, I haven't seen a pro-abortion ad on my YouTube videos in over 2 weeks. Somebody stopped donating. Yeah. The whole Trump thing is fucking stupid. Like she is she's highlighting everything that Trump's already debunked. But you get a bunch of fucking lemmings low water mark and they're just going to vote for the party. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. I don't care if they put a dead body up there. They're going to vote for him. You know what I mean? They don't care. Yeah, big oil needs to survive in this country, Wisconsin. Do you know how many jobs in Wisconsin are employed by big oil? A ton. You know why, low water mark? Because a ton of pipelines run through Wisconsin. You know how I know? Because I sell to them every fucking year. I sell them equipment all the time. I go to their facilities. You bitch, quit slamming big oil.
On the other hand, we are running a people-powered campaign.
People.
Which people?
And we just had some breaking news. We just had the best 24 hours of grassroots fundraising in presidential campaign history.
I don't believe it.
How much money did you make in 24 hours? And it came from people giving $1 and $2 and $5? Okay. Or did it come from billionaires?
I don't believe it anyway, because nobody knew that she had the delegates till this speech. So what is she talking about?
It's literally been minutes. So how did It was only just announced. There's no way. And the people who are the staunchest left-wing Democrats don't
They're
have any
broke
money.
ass motherfuckers.
Exactly.
Yes.
So
Yep.
grassroots, there's grassroots on the Republican side because
Yeah.
a lot of Republicans have at least a little bit of money and they're all willing to give it. The Democrats who have no money can't give it. So it came from billionaires, people.
Hey, you say that, but the Republicans in my chat have not donated anything to this channel all night.
Oh my God.
All night.
What are
And
you
we're all
Republicans
watching.
doing out there?
I don't
Come
know
on,
what these
guys.
Republicans are doing. I mean, either way, this is a bullshit statement. And you want to know why? Because there's no way to even confirm that. There's no way to confirm what she's saying. Grassroots donations. Like,
Yeah.
No, that's
you
because there's a
separating that?
scam
Yeah.
that's been exposed by fucking what's his face from Project Veritas, that James O'Keefe, that they are using Act Blue as a scam to donations from people. They're taking money from other people and claiming it's coming from small donors, but these people are like, I never made those donations. What are you
Right.
talking about?
Oh, you mean the same people that voted for Biden? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, what are we talking about here? We're talking about she has to win the independents, low water mark. And I don't think she can. I don't think she can win the independents. And they're a big part of our population. I'm a registered Republican, but I'm more of an independent guy. Like, I actually like Clinton, dude. Not Hillary, but Bill. I mean, I liked him. In his second term, he did a lot of like real good things. He balanced our budget, right, Jim? Like, he did that. He listened to
Yeah,
Newt
but
Gingrich.
NAFTA was a pain. It was fuck.
It was a disaster,
Yeah.
but he wasn't the worst president ever. Did he start a war?
He did some shit, Bosnia, Serbia, all that, and
But it wasn't long term,
well,
right?
it was still a problem.
I think it took the Bushes to do that.
Yeah. Bill was a populist leftist. I think he was more of a centrist. You know, he got caught up in DC. I mean, I remember I was in Little Rock, Arkansas, and was at the speech. Me and my dad were working together, and we went on lunch break, and Bill Clinton was like, we worked at the building in downtown Little Rock, right next to the state capitol, and Bill Clinton comes out. Me and my dad are watching Bill Clinton saying he's running for president. I looked at my dad and I goes, yeah. I said, yeah, he's got a shot. His speech wasn't that great because of just the way he was talking. Like, he didn't have great presentation. Like, he has no shot. And fucking 9 months later, he's the president. I'm like, holy shit. Yeah, but that's only because he listened, Rich. Clinton listened to Newt Gingrich. Like, Newt Gingrich actually had some play with Bill Clinton to make that balanced budget happen.
No, it's because they got shellacked after they passed
Right.
the fucking assault weapons ban bullshit and the gun control. They
Right.
got shellacked and lost the House and the Senate. That's
Right.
why he listened.
But he did listen. And he didn't have to. He could have been a dick. He just could have been a dick.
You know, and then
Go ahead.
the Republicans fucking tried the stupidest thing in the world, impeaching him over lying about getting a blowjob.
Right. Yeah.
But
They
that
should've just
depends
let it
on the
go.
meaning of is, Jim. Come on.
Yeah, I know.
I did not have sex with that woman.
But then again, Bill Clinton would have never been president if it wasn't for Ross Perot.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
You know.
So is RFK going to be pulling votes away from Trump?
Yes. He is.
Yeah, but I think he's going to pull more from her than he would from Trump.
I hope
Adam.
so.
I hope so too, but I don't know. I don't know, man. It always seems to hurt the Republicans more than it hurts the Democrats with this shit.
All right. And because we are a people-powered campaign, That is how you know we will be a people-first presidency.
Wait, their whole campaign was powered by the fucking elites that decided it was going to be her and pushed out Biden. Does she not realize that what she's saying is fucking asinine and backwards?
No, she doesn't.
No, she
And it's
has
not
no
ironic
clue.
either.
No, she has no idea what irony is.
Wisconsin, this campaign is also about two different visions for our nation. One, where we are focused on the future. The other, focused on the past.
The past? Really? Okay. Are they going to bring back fucking 80s pop music? Cool.
We believe in a future where every person has the opportunity not just to get by, but to get ahead.
Liar. Liar. If that was true, you would tell every Democratic fucking mayor and governor in the United States to get the fuck out of office to give people a real chance to survive. And you would get rid of welfare so that people would get off their ass and go find a fucking job or maybe start their own small business. You fucking liar.
I mean, if everyone gets ahead of what? Then there's nobody behind. So so she wants communism where everybody's the same.
Yeah, that's right.
Because if there's no have-nots and there's only haves, then it's just not. It doesn't work that way. There's always going to be people that are further ahead of someone else, unless you chop all the tall grass down to be equal with the bottom, and then you say, well, everybody got ahead because we're all the same.
Yeah, well, there's no equality, dude. It's not a thing. Equity is based on what you put into your life, low watermark. I don't compare myself to poor people, and I don't compare myself to rich people. I compare myself to what I'm striving to make happen for myself every day. And as long as I can pay my rent, pay my car payments, or not my rent, but my house payment, and still have some fun, I'm good with life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the only thing I want to do before I die is pay off this fucking house. So that my
maybe we
kids
misheard her. Maybe she said she wants a world where everybody gets some head.
Oh,
Ah,
yes.
yes.
She's used to giving it, so why not? You know,
She wants to give everyone head. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, I just want to pay off this fucking house so if I do die, my wife and kids have something to sell and, like live off of. Holy shit.
A future where no child has to grow up in poverty.
Well, that's not reality. Get rid of the fucking drugs in our country, and maybe that could happen so that these parents aren't addicted to shit. And they just have kids and put them in.
It's just math. If the median income goes up, that still means people are living in poverty because poverty is below.
Yeah, that's why minimum wage is a fraud.
Yeah. But that's just communism. If everyone makes the same amount of money, then nobody is in poverty because everybody's the same. If everyone owns nothing, then nobody's impoverished because nobody owns anything.
Well, yeah. I mean, I would like to hear her say that we want more people to own property. We want more people to own their own stuff, not just we're all, equal. That's what it sounds like she's saying.
Where every worker has the freedom to join a union.
workers.
Ugh, gross.
Calling the people workers sounds like something from a party in the eastern part of the world.
Yes.
Has affordable health care.
Nobody has affordable health care.
It's never been a thing since 2012. What are you talking about? If affordable health care is a thing, then you get rid of Obamacare and let health care options be allowed across state lines so these companies can compete. Illinois has one healthcare provider only, and it's minimum $2,800 a fucking month to get covered for like a $5,000 deductible. So it's not even insurance, low water mark. It's ridiculous.
No,
It's
I know.
you're self-insured.
Oh, child care.
Affordable child care. I hate that whole thing. Stay the fuck home, mom. If you can stay home because your husband can make enough money doing their fucking job, guess what? Child care is not an issue. But it's not a thing because houses are so outrageous. I've got 3 adult people that are my children still living in my house because they can't afford a fucking place to live. You bitch.
And paid family leave.
Paid family leave.
We believe in a future where every senior can retire with dignity.
Well, then let Joe retire.
So all of this is to say, building up the middle class will be a defining goal of my presidency.
Because it's worked out so well for you Democrats over the years. The middle class has gotten so strong under your leadership.
Because here's the thing we all here, Wisconsin, know. When our middle class...
Oops. Sorry. That was weird. God damn it.
That's God telling us it's getting late.
Yeah, it is.
He will be a people-first presidency. We believe in a future where every senior can retire with dignity. So all of this is to say, building up the middle class will be a defining goal of my presidency.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing we all here, Wisconsin, know. When our middle class is strong, America is strong. But Donald Trump wants to take our country backward. He and his extreme Project 2025 agenda will weaken the middle class. Like, we know we got to take this seriously. Can you believe they put that thing in writing? Read it. It's 900 pages. But here's the thing. When you read it, you will see Donald Trump intends to cut Social Security and Medicare.
Is that true, Jim?
That's a fucking lie.
Okay.
Intends to give tax breaks to billionaires and big corporations and make working families.
First of all,
foot the
Project
bill.
2025 has nothing to do with the Trump campaign. It's the Heritage Foundation's wish list for whatever. And they've always put these things out saying, this is what we want to do. It has nothing to do with the Trump campaign. That'd be like saying fucking every town for gun safety is the Democratic platform or Planned Parenthood's, you know what I mean? Like, so that's like, which they probably are anyway, so.
Yeah, it's stupid.
They intend to end the Affordable Care Act.
Yeah. Thank God. Get rid of it. It's bullshit. Nobody likes it. Nobody. Because the poor people already get free insurance. The middle class are the ones fucked over by the Affordable Care Act, Kamala. Your ass was never affected because you've always been a member of the government. It's free to you. And you get better health care than the people that pay out their ass for it. So shut the fuck up, you fucking bitch. I want it gone the day it was fucking signed into law. And when John Roberts fucked us over, Jim, and called it a tax, he should have been thrown right the fuck out of the Supreme Court because he created law and that's not their fucking job. Am I wrong? Jim?
No, you're not wrong.
Yeah. Fucking.
And take us back then to a time when insurance companies had the power to deny people with pre-existing conditions. Remember what that was like? children with asthma, women who survived breast cancer, grandparents with diabetes.
Talking about.
America has tried these failed economic policies before, but we are not going back.
Okay. It's super late and I can't take any more of this shit, guys. I
Yeah,
am
me
fucking
either.
disgusted. I am just fucking disgusted. I have to get up at 6 in the morning anyway to drive another 3 hours tomorrow in one direction. But Jesus Christ, low watermark, this makes me sick as an American.
I'm glad this is just this is really a tiny thing. It's her in Wisconsin, so it doesn't matter for shit, but it's interesting to see where her campaign's going. So at least we know what to look forward to.
And it's also interesting to see that she thinks she's the candidate. Like,
yeah,
like
that too.
Wow. I can't take more, man. I cannot take more, Snorum. I just can't take it.
We're done.
This is why I stopped listening to Breitbart News in the morning, all that shit when I was totally into politics. It's just awful. God damn it. But it's been a blast, chat. We've had a good time. We went from low watermark slamming everything about the polar shift to
yes,
eating dinner. Did you have a good dinner, by the way?
Yes, I did. I had forgotten that I had bought some prepared foods, and when I went down and said, "Oh, I forgot I had that."
Oh,
it was found food, you know?
Oh, it's like a HelloFresh type of thing?
Yeah, I went, the grocery store produces some pre-packaged, really good food, like homemade almost, you know?
Nice.
So, yeah, so it was nice to have something like that for a change, so.
Yeah, I had a can of soup for dinner tonight. I'm still trying to get, like I said, the other day. Yeah. So yeah, it's been good. I'm down like 9, so.
Cool.
That's cool. Anyway, chat, we will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow will be just a shit show because it will not be a conspiracy theory show because we did not make our $50. So we'll just have some good chat with low watermark, hopefully. Jim and whoever else wants to join. And maybe we'll do some detracting, low watermark. It's been a while.
There's plenty of things to detract about.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be Eric's eye, just in general, right? Even like this bitch Kamala Harris claiming she's presidential candidate, like that's a detraction thing. So let's play this 18-minute outro that low watermark loves, and we'll see y'all later. Thanks.